The PPPC administration remains steadfast in its efforts to ensure that every Guyanese has access to opportunities for growth. Parents and guardians turned out in their numbers as government continues the distribution of its because recare and school uniform and supplies $30,000 cash grants to the Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examination CAPE students on Friday. 54 students from St. Rose's High, 71 students from St. Stanislaus College, 115 from Bishop's High Schools, and 126 from School of the Nations were beneficiaries. DPI visited several of the distribution sites where parents, teachers, and students lauded the government's initiative to provide the cash grant.
I think it's an interesting initiative because I think it will come in handy, especially for the exam fees we have to pay next month, and it will also help offset some expenses for other school supplies needed for CAPE.
I'm very grateful and thank you for the cash grant.
I want to thank the government and the Ministry of Education, especially Ms. Priyamani Chan, for this great initiative and considering giving a crash grant to the CAPE students of St. Rose's, and this will benefit the children in school uniforms.
I think it's a good initiative because it helps parents, especially those who, have financial struggles and so on. Also, as a parent, and I have a child in a private institution, I think it was quite helpful because it assisted with the tuition.
Appreciative and grateful as a parent because we know that we live in a little harsh financial times where things are a little tight all around. So any assistance that could help mitigate the pressure is well received, at least in my book. So
Well, I must say I feel happy about it. I know that we would have waited a while to collect it. I intend to use the money to buy textbooks, take extra lessons, and do what's necessary for me to excel at CAPE.
Well, I feel it's something good. I mean, I'll be able to put it to good use in terms of textbooks, uniform, and any other thing that I feel in need.
Well, I am very happy that, the initiative is very good. Having 4 children and have to cater for them school-wise, I think is very good. At least it will offset some of the expenses with passage, transportation, make sure you have enough, nutritional, brain food at least, so you can get to nourish his brain effectively. And also the textbook that you will need, from time to time.
I think it's very nice what they're doing, providing for us. There's a lot of students here. They're trying to develop themselves for the future, educationally.
I think it's a commendable initiative, and I always commend government when they give back to the citizens, because it not only make your life easy, but it also provide more disposable income so that you can assist your child in getting the supplies that they need.
Well, I think it's a very good initiative, and the CAPE students have been waiting for this. They have been asking because they know that they enjoyed it last year.
I think it's a good idea that the government continue to give students access to education, as much as some may be less fortunate, some may not. That cash grant could come in handy for perhaps books and among other things.
Well, I am overjoyed, and I also know that the class is overjoyed because this is something that would help us with school and with other things, and to benefit us positively.
I think this initiative is very beneficial for the CAPE students especially, because it's known that CAPE subjects are more expensive than CSEC subjects, and certain parents don't have the means to provide the monetary necessities to pay for these subjects. So the cash grant will help in terms of giving them money to buy school clothes and things that are necessary.
One of the things that I know will definitely help is in terms of textbooks. Textbooks are really difficult to find here in Guyana. We rarely have local bookstores that will have textbooks, so most parents would usually have to source textbooks online from Amazon, and textbooks can cost as much as about $10,000 per book, and on average a student student will need about 3 or 4 textbooks for the year.
It felt good because the Nation is like a private school, and it was good that they also choose to give the cash grant to us also.
Well, I think it's a good thing. It's wonderful. It's exciting because the little bit will go a long way for many families. So we want to thank everyone that is involved for this kind gesture.
I intend to buy some school supplies with it because I really need some books right now.